going on, everybody? Back with a brand new edition of the Chris 2 Cents podcast. And of course, you know who's on the screen with me. Damn, matter of fact, let me get these. I forgot to put our names up. Let me do that.
You should know us by now, right?
But it can't help. It can't help but to for everybody to know who we are. But yeah, my name is Chris Stevens. I'm the boss of this whole operation. But I got a co-pilot with me today. It's my girl Meek, Coach Meek. We talking WNBA as usual. We are recapping the 2025 season. Meek, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm glad to be back here with you. It was a fun season.
We went through a range of emotions this year as we are Aces FC. We'll talk about them in a minute, but we do have some breaking news to report. See, we break news around here, kind of, sort of. The Toronto Tempo announced that Sandy Brondello, who was unfairly fired by the New York Liberty, is now the Tempo head coach. What do you make of that hire?
Oh man, Sandy about to do work. Like because we got to get the CBA done, but with everybody being free agents, people love playing for Sandy. Canada don't have all the issues because they ain't got no idiot, in the White House. Correct. She gonna get all them international girls. She can be able to sign free agents. I mean, it's gonna be lit in Toronto. And Sandy's won everywhere she's been, so yeah. It's gonna be lit. They might even surpass some things that Valkyries broke record on as an expansion team. So I'm super excited for Toronto for sure. They did well, and I'm sure she got paid.
Had to, and I when I saw that, I said, yeah, they're going to Valkyries route. They're going to try to win right away. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about this expansion draft because I saw an article that most WNBA teams might be only able to protect 5 players instead of 6 this year. So that could lead to a lot of turnover across the league. And of course you got 2 expansion teams, so they're just gonna have their pick. But before we get to that, we got to talk about the recently completed WNBA finals. Now, as I said at the outset, Meek and I are Las Vegas Aces fans, and we struggled all year long with this team.
We was on the ledge. We was about to jump off.
Man, we was going through it. Oh my God. When the Lynx dropped that 50 burger, we said blow the whole thing up, man.
Bro, they dropped that 53. I said, all right, that's it. Hang it up. Fire Becky. Get rid of Jewel. Draft somebody. Well, they still need to draft a younger point guard because Chelsea, even though she balled out, she need to mentor somebody in that position to be able to take her position. But bruh, just Asia's been wonderful. Asia stumping that office until everybody get fired. We want Nikki fired. We want everybody fired. Okay, this is crazy business. In the season now, actually. Hell, you was trying to ship Jackie to Washington, right?
No, I wanted her to go to Chicago for Angel, and you told me
you trying to ship.
You pulled me by my ear with that one.
Well, yeah, I had to because come on now. I mean, I love little sis. I love little sis Angel, but she can't do what Jackie do. We can't. We gotta have some scoring on the perimeter. Yeah. But still, we was like, get them out of here, baby. They said, hold your mule, like Tabitha Brown say, hold your mule. And went on that 16-game winning streak. Hell, it's probably more than that because they rolled into the playoffs, right?
Yeah, they beat the Storm in the first round, so it went to 17.
Listen, they just said we got this, and baby, did they have it? I was shocked all the way up to the point we was over there even posting towards just like, dog, we still winning. Oh, we going to the finals. Oh, snap, we might win the championship. Everybody, Aces fans been through hell and back. They know, and that team know it. That's why they said thank you for sticking with us. Yeah, because y'all know we was in the ICU, baby.
Man, the one thing that never changed though is that best in the world. That doggone Asia Riyadh Wilson, man. I'm gonna tell you. I'm not even entertaining anything other than Asia Wilson is the best basketball player in the world. I'm not. I refuse to argue with anybody about it anymore.
But I had this issue when people was trying to say, don't get me wrong, Fee was having an MVP season. I'm not even joking that. But I had a problem with people trying to say Asia was only having an MVP month. And I'm like, no, she was playing like an MVP the entire season. The only reason why you wasn't paying attention is because her teammates was not doing what they were supposed to do. They were not earning their paycheck. Do you understand me? So I'm like, she is absolutely, the MVP run was great because she stepped it up a notch. But I think her playoff run, because her playoff run is what made me say she's the greatest of all time. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
her playoff run and her finals run to me this season is probably the best that she put together.
And you got to think about it from this perspective. That first round, she had to deal with NECA.
Yeah.
Noelle Quinn, too little too late, finally started playing Dominique Malanga a lot more. And that was the first time I had seen anybody actually match Asia's athleticism. I mean, there have been girls who have kind of gotten beefy with her. Shouts out to Aaliyah Edwards. I still can't get over how physical Aaliyah Edwards gets with Asia. That blows my mind. But for Malanga to match athleticism with her was shocking. Asa still won that series. Then they go into Clandiana, and they we find out just how messy the situation between Asia and Aaliyah actually is, and I'll have more thoughts on that later on.
Yeah.
And Asia rises to the top of that. Then, of course, I won't say it was easier against Phoenix, but Natasha Mack had nothing for Asia. Kalani Brown, God bless her, didn't have anything for Asia. They had to put DB on her. DB just wasn't strong enough. AT was already, embroiled in trying to keep Jackie from doing her thing. So Asia was just able to be Asia right up until the final buzzer. And I can't, there's no real argument for anybody else as the best player in the world. There's not. You just can't sit there and watch this woman work. She's bigger than she's bigger than most bigs. She's stronger than most bigs. And even the ones that are bigger than her, she's quicker than, and she just has that impeccable footwork. I mean, we saw the game winner in game 3. Like, that's the same reverse pivot that had John Quell in the Rotel dish. So I mean, it's like Asia Wilson she's her. She's her. It is that simple. Like, I don't know why people argue the point at this point.
Yeah, man. What I would say with Asia, man, like I said, her finals run, I mean, honestly, I think Seattle just didn't have enough, right? Because NECA played amazing, man.
Yeah.
NECA really did have a great series, bro. Like, Aces could not stop NECA. Like, she really did have a great series. But they don't have nobody that can compete with Asia right now at all. Not anybody really she gonna dominate any 4 or 5. Then you think about Indiana, Aaliyah Boston, they come from the same system. Don even tweeted out, they ready for this. They ready for this matchup. Because you think about it, Don was grooming Aaliyah anyways to be the next. She was the next big to go number 1 after Asia. Asia was coming back to South Carolina and hooping there with Aaliyah. So she's familiar with it, right? Also, Aaliyah has enough quickness and enough weight behind her. Is she fouling her? Yes, we know Aaliyah's doing that. But she did give her a little bit of hell. But Asia's still going to drop 21-16. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, with the Phoenix, and I know people going to get mad, AT's phenomenal. And I said it there. I said AT probably would have had tons of MVPs if this was the 90s, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we're in an era where her position has to score. The reason why she's not disrespected as an MVP candidate is the fact that she loses her matchup most of the time, scoring wise, versus Fee and versus Asia.
Yep.
She won Fee's thing. Fee was having a great game. She just got injured. You know what I mean? She got injured. But she can get physical with Fee. And that kind of knocks Fee off her game because you could tell Fee was getting out of character because she started arguing with her back. She started doing that, getting out of character, right? So that kind of got Fee off her thing. She can't do that to Asia. Asia welcomed that. I welcome trash talking. Because all that's going to make me do is it's the same concept of why people say, don't talk trash to Steph. He not going to go back and forth with you. I'm going to just go ahead and drop 30 on your head and have your team take the L going home. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that is that. She lost her matchup. That's why they had to switch her off of it. It wasn't length. It wasn't none of that. She was exerting so much energy. She didn't have enough energy to continue to keep up with Asia. So Phoenix kind of really just was like, shit, we just going to let Asia get her 30 and 15. like, forget it. And let me go stop Jackie. Let me go stop Chelsea. Because really it killed them. Because Chelsea was getting 10 assists. If you allow Chelsea to see the floor like that, you're done. Because that makes everybody's stuff easier. Like you want Asia gonna get her 30 and 15, but how difficult do you make her 30 and 15?
Right.
So the fact is that happens. But the way Asia, I love how when she just she didn't have as much of a great game, but she'll just bounce back. And it was her mentality, every single thing. You never seen her drop her shoulders if somebody missed the shot. If somebody just took a wide open shot and she was wide open or she didn't touch it, hella possessions, she was just like, I'm going to keep rocking. That's all she kept doing. Right? That's what made her the greatest player I've ever seen. And I've seen Cynthia Cooper was great. Cheryl Swoops, I know the new people really don't know about her and they think that we crazy talking about her. Cheryl Swoops was phenomenal, bruh. And I'm telling you, keep saying it, if Rakia keeps growing, that's who she's going to be.
I can't wait. I can't wait for that. I cannot wait.
I've seen Diana Taurasi. Diana Taurasi was a monster, bro. Maya Moore was nasty. But I'm going to tell you this. Maya has 4 of them chips because she played with Simone Augustus, who was great. She played with Rebecca Brunson, who was great. She played with Sylvia Fowles, who was great.
Hall of Famer Sylvia Fowles.
And we're talking about all of these are Hall of Famers. All of them that I'm mentioning is Hall of Famers. And I'm not saying Asia, all of them be going to lead up to be Hall of Famers. But I've never seen somebody in the post do what Asia has done. What, except Candace? And Candace couldn't even win back-to-back like how she did. She leads that team. That team goes by her energy. And when she sent that text message out, everybody knew their jobs was on the line. They knew. Listen, they knew that their jobs was on the line.
Yeah.
We better get our together. We want to stay in Vegas. We ain't got no state tax. we got a building that's luxury. We got an owner. He sucks in the NFL, but he's the best in the WNBA. He gonna put money behind us. He had us on charter flights before charter flights, and he took a fine. He gonna have food catering. We treat it like an NBA team. I play with the greatest player, and the greatest player sent a message. If you ain't embarrassed, don't. And I'm telling you, they made that PG-13 because I know Asia said, "Don't show your ass up here and you're playing terrible." It was a more explicit than when she said, "Y'all ain't did shit all game and you want to take pictures with Usher." It was more explicit than that in that text message. I'm telling you. And they came and they balled out because I gave Dana hell. Dana balled the hell out. And first of all, I love that Lil Bit was talking so much trash to AT because thank God.
She got in her head. She got in AT's head something terrible.
She was beefing with the entire couple. The entire damn household. If the kids was there on the sideline, Dana probably would have been beefing with them too. She was talking shit. DB, she was talking shit. AT. Hold up, Dana. Dana, you only 5'4".
Allegedly.
Allegedly, right. And you can see they didn't put her in no screening actions because you know if AT would have caught her on the screen, God bless. It would have been a flagrant one, and AT would have been like, whatever. Listen, I loved it, man. Jewel said, damn that, I'm the gold mamba. And boy, did she show up like the gold mama consistent. Thank you, Jewel. Guess who? That's the Jewel. We thought you was a cubic zirconiac, okay? All season. You showed up and actually was a Jewel, okay? I said, listen, it was awesome to watch. That game winner, the picture, baby. I wish they still made posters because that would be on somebody's wall.
It'd be on mine. It would be on mine.
That game winner was awesome, man, and it was just literally an awesome run. It was literally an awesome run from them girls, man. And Becky coached her ass off in that finals. She know that, man. She said, I'm the big South Dakota. You the little South Dakota. I'm the big South Dakota. And she outcoached Nate Tippett. He couldn't do nothing. When they went to that 2-3 zone, which I think that it's very crazy how people get caught up and not know how to be the 2-3 zone. This is how that's how far away from fundamental basketball that we are in, that they get caught up in not knowing how to beat a 2-3 zone. Put them in a 2-3 zone. Then what's crazy is because shout out to Kai. Kai was going crazy. She did a box and one. Y'all need to peep it. She did a 3-2.
I missed that.
That was crazy.
That. Wow.
Bro, she was switching the zone. So literally, and you know what it is too about AT. AT is also great. That's why she lost the MVP. But to go back to that, if Mercury has a great team, I'll be honest with you. All them rookies that showed up, packed in, but they have to get somebody who can get their own shot in the post. AT, she can score, but she has to spin. She has to get as close to the basket as possible. But basketball's not played close to the basket anymore.
Mm-mm.
You need somebody in the post who can get a jump shot. Because you think about if Phoenix game is either AT getting the spin in the layup or bullying somebody to the layup, or it's a 3-pointer.
Yep.
So I'm like, they have to get somebody that complements AT. Because AT can't get you no points. So she's going to constantly lose those matchups in the post. She's a hell of a defender. But she's going to lose on the offensive end. Or is she going to get her shoulders done? But her shoulders is damaged by this point.
Yeah.
That I feel like
beyond repair.
She gets them, she's done. So it's like you have to get somebody that complements her. And I know AT and them probably going to be recruiting their butt off to get somebody. I'm not sure who. That would be interesting.
Dare I say kick the tires on Tina Charles?
Nah. Because you need somebody that defend Asia.
Oh, yeah. That's right. And
you need somebody
who
can get their own shot in the post. I don't know. Everybody free agents. Hell, I don't even know who out there. That's how many people out there. But I just think that they need somebody. I'm not sure if it's somebody young or somebody like middle of the road who's a vet. You know, but you need somebody who can hit from the free throw line easily.
Mm-hmm.
You know, pull up and do a mid. Somebody who can drag you a little bit out there. Somebody who could bang in the post and maybe do a little fadeaway. You need all of that. You need somebody who can shoot in the post. So I think that's just with the Mercury. But Ace's run was awesome, man. And that Asia is just the greatest of all time. Ain't no cutting it, man. Ain't no cutting corners around it. Like, she really is. For her to scoring title, 5,000 points, fastest to 5,000 points, finals MVP, defensive player of the year, ain't no damn about it. You're talking about
Alana
But
Smith was getting fried
bro,
by
she got
AT.
benched. She got benched.
Getting played off the floor by AT absolutely disqualifies you from any Defensive Player of the Year award. Absolutely.
First of all, we knew it was BS when they gave her the code. Like, bruh, Minnesota as a team is good defensively. And yeah, she in the middle and she anchor. I'm not saying she a bad defender, but she's not the best defender. And how the hell do you stack Asia's stats up against hers and Asia wins every category?
Everyone.
What the hell are we talking? Like this participation trophy, like type of energy, man, in sports is insanity.
It is. It is.
Like instead of that girl won every award, bro. Asia's just the greatest on the planet. Try again. A lot of you girls will win awards, and it's not over yet. But a lot of you not winning is because you're playing in the era with the best player in the world. It's just like playing with Jordan, bro. It's like playing with like Kobe when he was in his prime. It's like playing with Bron. Bron probably should have won a little bit more. But it's playing that. It's like Jokic. You can't do what he do as a big. I'm sorry. Joel Embiid is not better than him. So it's like, bro, like, you just giving out awards because, it's, you know what, they deserve it. Because it's time. Who gives it to him?
As a Sixers fan, you cut me deep with that, but that's a fair assessment. That is fair.
Yeah, I mean, it just is. But I'm saying are they not great players? They are great players. You're just playing with somebody who is greater. Like, there's a behind it sometimes. Asia is the greatest player playing in the game right now. I don't care what you say. I don't care what anybody say. She is also the face of the league, no matter who they try to put in that place.
Mm-hmm.
The league marches at the beat of Asia. Everybody loves Asia. Like, cut it out.
I think what's telling is because Shakira Austin's a free agent this year. I'm really interested to see what happens with her.
That's somebody maybe they should go after.
Phoenix?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm interested to see
if the Mystics get the money, they're not gonna let her go.
Oh no,
they want her with Kiki. But also Mystics got so many draft picks. Hell, you never know. They might just all right, go ahead and walk.
And get one of the Betts girls. Whichever I think the big one's a senior, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I thought it was telling that when Asia was getting some kind of award, Shakira Austin went out of her way to tweet about how how Asia is the real deal and how she is who she says she is and she's everything that we want to be. Like, you don't get that across professional sports. Mainly because it's men and it's the macho thing, maybe. But for Shakira Austin, a good player in her own right, should be an all-star eventually, to say this about Asia Wilson, that tells you a lot about how people feel about Asia. And it's just like Ric Flair used to say it all the time. Whether you like it or don't like it, learn to love it because it's the best thing going today. And Asia Wilson is the best thing going today. Bottom line. But we got a whole show to talk about the Aces. Let's talk about the rest of this league. So I got to ask you real quick, who were your surprises this year and who were your disappointments?
Surprises. I mean, of course, you got to say the Valkyries, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they had a surprise and I would just say I'm happy for Veronica Burton.
Yeah.
I want to say I'm happy for Veronica Burton because she really was the most improved player. Because, baby, when she was at the Suns, folks didn't even know how she got drafted. When she was on Dallas, people was like, how is she in the league? Because that's how bad she was. She couldn't shoot. She couldn't do nothing. So she really resurrected her career, man. Resurrected her career here in the Bay. But Valkyries was awesome. I went to a game. Of course, I saw the Aces there, but amazing environment. They bring back the old Oracle vibe. So that entire fan base, organization. I know we gave them hell here on the earlier shows, but they really were great. to end. Disappointments, man. Okay, there's two. Seattle's very disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what. Okay, I know they got rid of Noel, but
They got rid of the whole staff.
I literally don't know what the issue was. It's a cultural issue, and I'm not sure if that comes from players or it was from her position. Also, it was not shocking that they let her go. I know people saying that it's shocking. It's not shocking to let her go. Like, they gave her all the resources. They gave her time. They gave her 5 years for you to be in what they was 8th place? No, 7th place.
Mm-hmm.
And to not do well, like, and then she kept having investigations. Like, that was crazy. Like she kept having investigations. Also, she had star players just requesting trades left and right.
You know how bad it is when the congenial, likable, lovable Alicia Clark says, "I got to get the hell out of here."
That's why I said I don't know what that's why I said it was a cultural issue. So it had to be something from her position. I don't know what it is. If it was I don't know. Like, she was gonna lose that position anyway. And the way they performed in the playoffs, they looked like they were over the season, except NECA. Atlanta Dream.
Yeah, I expected more from them.
Losing that series to the Indiana Fever was very embarrassing because they were fully healthy. Well, I think the only person they had, did they have Jordan Canada? I think they lost Jordan Canada, right?
No, she played. She played.
Mm-hmm. So that was the only thing that I felt that was really yeah, it was just embarrassing that the way they lost, bro. Like, I can't even describe that. It just was very embarrassing.
To me, I think the biggest part of that series was coaching, because give credit to Stephanie White, man. I mean, and I hate to give credit to anything the Indiana Fever do, because that, and I don't even think it. I mean, is it fair to say that Indiana fan base is, or is it just a symptom of you know who? But maybe they've always been like that. So I hate to give the Fever credit for anything, but Stephanie White coached her behind off this entire season.
Oh, like Stephanie White is like one of the best coaches in the WNBA, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she was that in Connecticut, though.
Yeah, I mean, she
was that in Connecticut. They all want to get out of Connecticut, and I'm glad, because who the hell want to be in Connecticut and in the middle of nowhere? But
they trying to get that team out of Connecticut.
That team should be in Boston, bro. And I'm not even sure why they going through. But yes, I think coaching was a separated. I don't even think it was that. It was play too. But maybe it was just coaching that separated it in that type of situation. You know what I'm saying? It was a tight game, and maybe some choices or something like that. But I don't know. That was hella embarrassing. I did not see them coming out of that.
I'm interested to see what the Dream do this offseason, because as much as we love her and how we are happy she's home and that she's happy and healthy and she's still playing, it might be time for BG to go home and be a family person. It might be that time.
She didn't get that playing time, really, though. I think what Atlanta Dream is missing is an actual real point guard.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a huge fan of Jordan Canada. I'm just not. I'm not high on her. I think she's a backup point guard. She's not a starting point guard to me.
No.
That's just from my observation. I
agree with you. I've never
I just don't think she's a starting point guard. They need a point guard. Think about how much better would they be with somebody with, like, they not gonna draft her, but like somebody like Olivia. You know, somebody who's an actual point guard, they scoring. Yes, they can score, but my job is to set you up. Like, Chelsea can score, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she's great because she can see the entire floor and she sets everybody else up. You need somebody who is going to make Ryan's 25 jump to 30 and make it an easy 30.
Yeah.
You need somebody to help Alicia Gray's 22 jump to a 28, but make it an easy 28. Nas Hillman did fantastic. She was definitely sixth woman. I think there was a lot of candidates for sixth woman of the year, be honest.
There's a lot of good players.
Nas was, I didn't have no qualms with her winning it, right? She is an engine off the bench. She worked on her shot. She only gonna get a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? But I think they are missing a point guard. Like they need a point guard, and then they need somebody to fill the gaps of when Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard is not in the game. So they need scoring off the bench. Like they need scoring off the bench from the 2-3 position and maybe the 5. But if you got Bree Jones, you got that. Keep Bree, and then maybe fill somebody in who could do a little bit something else more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody younger, somebody young who's more athletic. You know, I think that's what they're missing from the post position is athleticism. They have it on the wing, but they don't have it in the post. You know what I mean? Outside of Nas. But Nas ain't even really like athletics. They need like an athletic.
She's not a banger like that either.
Yeah, so you need an athletic big banger or something. Like maybe Shakira would be great in there too.
I think she lives in Atlanta in off season, so
I mean the gal went to Mississippi.
Brenda Freeze lost a lot of talent, didn't she?
Bro, and they always flourish out of there. But I heard some things about Brenda, but shout out to the legend, but I heard some things about her program. But for sure, I think that would be a good there's so many people that's free agent. It's insane to me. But yes, but I think that's just what they need, like athleticism in the post, and they need a real point guard, bro. Like, and I love Pal.
She's not a point guard though.
She's not a point guard, but she's great off the bench. She's great. She needs a little bit more experience. But she did great her rookie year. I would say she had a solid rookie year, to be honest. Especially after that damn championship game that she had, which was insane. But she did good, man. Like I can't even complain about that. You feel me? So I think that's the two things that the Dream need is a real point guard and an athleticism in the post.
And now we get to talk about something fun that has dominated the headlines. The Angel Reese versus the Chicago Sky situation.
She hates some people.
She is.
Bro, ain't no way around it. That's my thing. She hates them people.
Oh my God. She's on it.
She don't hate the city. She don't hate the fans. She hates that organization. And she hates that organization like every other legend that's played for them except Candace. Candace was only there for a year, so it don't even count really. She was only a year or two. That don't really count. And she brought a championship, so she's always gonna be beloved. She's always gonna be beloved. Plus, she from Illinois. She's from the area, right? She's from the burbs. Angel hate the people.
But the part about it is, it's like there's really no. I mean, we've talked about this, and you talked me off the ledge about a few deals. There's really no good deal for her right now, unfortunately. It seems like
they wouldn't trade her anyways, because she's the face of their damn franchise. She puts butts in the seat. She the only damn person on their thing got a signature shoe that's sold out. They're gonna use her for All-Star. But she hate them people. They know they hate them. Bro, they was posting on her Victoria's Secret shit from her thing. And she put on there, the only comment that she ever did was that this is the so-and-so photographer picture. That was it. She didn't like no other post. They did videos. They put a whole little compilation together. She never liked, subscribed, or shared. All she did was comment one time and say, "This is the so and so photographer picture." She hate them damn people. She ready to go.
But she can't. That's the sucky part.
That's the problem. She on a damn rookie deal, and she can't go nowhere. But she hate them people.
What boggles the mind is everything you said is true. So why do you suspend her? Because that's pretty much what it was. I mean, the Aces game was a suspension, but her not playing the rest of the season was her fighting back. Like, all right, my back's still hurt. I'm done. I ain't playing this year.
What I posted, I said, "Hey, Angel should say, I'm not even playing because my back still hurts." And what she do? My back hurt. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it just boggles the mind that you got this dude in the front office who has shown not to know his behind from a hole in the ground. I mean, he traded away Sonia Citron basically for Ariel Atkins. And Ariel Atkins, I got no beef with Ariel. I mean, I think she's a really good player. But she's cooked now. She's cooked. And then you don't have a draft pick this year. You don't have one next year. How's the team going to get better?
I don't even think that Ariel Atkins is cooked. She might not be a starter anymore. Was she a starter in Washington the whole time?
Well, I know she made some all-star teams. I think she was a starter when they won the chip in 19, I think.
That was 19 though.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That was a long time ago. That was before COVID.
I can't remember. But I just don't think she didn't do bad in her role. I just don't think you trade a number 2 pick of the damn draft for Ariel Atkins.
No.
That's my thing. I don't think that you trade the number 2 draft pick, especially when you have a younger team that you're rebuilding. You're absolutely rebuilding. So why would you trade a number 2 draft pick for a damn vet that wasn't going to move the needle? And the only vet that they really needed, they can learn from Courtney. They could have learned from Sloop. And then you brought Beck Allen in. You traded some stuff for her, right? You had some veteran thing. Why the hell would you trade the number 2 draft pick for a vet? A vet that wasn't going to move the needle. That's my whole thing. She wasn't going to move the needle. So what the hell are we doing here? And she wasn't going to make you go to the playoffs. So I don't understand why you make that choice. But he's an idiot anyways, because he fired Spoon after a year for what? We don't know still, but that was stupid. So, I mean, that's just the decision making that is leading the Chicago squad. But they have a history of doing this. And I feel bad for Angel. I feel bad for Camilla. But we know Angel is, unfortunately, Sky fans, Angel is going to be gone after her rookie deal. She's going to leave. She already tweeting about Angel Wings. Go team up with Paige. But we get to that too, because I was against that until they fired that man, that surfer bun man.
The man bun.
The surfer bun, bro. The Birkenstock sandal man. Who everybody hated. So I'm glad that they fired that man. They really said, Kurt said, I gotta let him go. I'm glad. Because Paige don't deserve that. So, but I would love that now. It depends on who they hire. But you know what I mean? But you're gonna have to trade the house. Chicago, if they could finesse somebody to trade the house for her, they might. Like if somebody give them like a package, like a whole, like you get 2 first-round draft picks, and you think nobody's gonna do that. But I'm just saying, and they get a whole, like they get a solid player back, and hella draft picks. They might, but I doubt it.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is like if you want to get a draft pick, if you want to get a first-round pick, you're gonna have to do something with either one of them, Angel or Camilla. But Camilla came on strong at the end of the year, so it's like they proved they can play together. Everybody was like, "Oh, they can't play together." They played together really well until Angel's back started messing up, and then Pagliacca went with the suspension crap. So I mean, you got two
You suspended her for telling. First of all, your PR person was there.
Why didn't they stop her? It was a damn setup.
These questions get sent before.
Mm-hmm.
And then she answers with your PR person right there. And the PR person could have said, stop, she's not answering that.
Right.
Nope, she's not doing that. Nope, we're going to get that deleted. No, we can't do that. She answered. She really honestly didn't say nothing crazy.
No.
She said Sloop was great, but we need to get younger. Yeah, you do. You do. Sloop tore her ACL. Sloop is old.
She's going to be 37.
Okay to say that.
She's going to be 37 next year.
It's okay to say Sloot is old. And we need to get younger in that position. Tyler didn't play Haley Van Lith, which was nuts.
She didn't look good to me at all this year. Maybe because she didn't play.
But also, you can't play her one game and then don't play her the next 6.
Yeah.
Or you allow her to jump in for like 5 minutes and then take her out the game and she'll play the rest of the game. And my thing is, you didn't have not one single backup point guard that was better than Haley Van Lith, young or not. So she got injured, and so she was out. So it's just, to me, it's just Chicago's issue. Angel's done. I'm letting y'all know Angel is absolutely done in Chicago. I'm sorry, Sky fans. She gonna be there. Enjoy her for another year or 2. But my girl is gone. Her and her Reeboks is out of there, baby. They put them Reeboks in sports mode. They out of here. They're gone. Okay. And that just is what it is, because there's no change in that franchise. And honestly, probably the only change is that the ownership needs to sell the entire team. Like, that's it. But Angel's gone in Chicago. She's just gonna be playing just because she on contract.
I mean, yeah, she probably still gonna give 100%. I mean, because that's just how she's built.
Who she is.
Yeah, right. but at the same time, she's gonna be counting the days. She's gonna have that calendar to just a few more of this.
Well, she checked out.
Right.
She don't like nothing. Like I told you on Instagram, she don't like nothing. She don't like nothing. With that whole Victoria's Secret, they was posting everything. Yeah, girl, go ahead. You snatch, you this, that, the third. She was like, she didn't like not one comment.
She's done with that organization.
One post, not one video, not one story. No, she gone, bro. She's gone. In the way y'all suspended. First of all, I would have respected it, and I'm sure she would have been saying, I respected it if they suspended her for a whole game. Y'all suspended her for a half, bro. That's disrespectful as hell. Y'all go to hell. Go to hell.
And that's probably when Angel said, "Oh, my back hurt. I ain't playing tonight, and I ain't playing the rest of the season."
Crazy. I'm gonna suspend you for a half. Like we in high school, and she was tardy to practice. You're crazy. You're nuts. I'm a whole ass professional. But you paying me $75,000. I make damn near $20 million off the floor, and you talking about I'm putting butts in the seat. Y'all throwing Barbie nights and everything. Them people selling out, got my jersey, these kids and everything, and you gonna tell me you're suspended for a half because old ass Sloop who tore ACLs offended because she's and what's that girl who they call Lotto? Who
Rachel Band of Big Lot.
She does suck. She stinks. If a girl ain't making a 3, she out there running around like a damn chicken with her head cut off. She don't know what the hell she doing. She stinks. And one thing, only good thing Michaela good at is she gonna dress up and she gonna be fouling folk in the game. win.
Oh my God.
My God, like bro, like are we losing our minds here? Like everybody can see it. So she gonna suspend her half for being a girl. She's the face of your franchise. If she can't be honest, she can't be honest. She apologized to her teammates. Who give a damn? Them girls ain't gonna be there back. Because you know why? Angel absolutely knows by playing in Unrivaled that there is high caliber players that want to play with her.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't want to come to Chicago. And she's trying to change the narrative that Chicago isn't bad organization. You see how she got Gabby. Gabby was like, girl, I would love to, but no, they did me wrong. She's like, damn, like, bro, she out there recruiting no thing. And them, she know they want to come play with her. Nigga, they don't want to come play for Chicago. Man. And they pump that girl up because they talk about, girl, you look like Lotto. Girl, go back to Minnesota. Oh, you stink.
Oh,
you
boy.
barely don't you don't even make threes on a good enough clip. For us
every time we do one of these shows, man, Meek say something that just absolutely breaks me.
Y'all know that girl stink, bro.
First it was Lindsay Allen with the Baptist curl press. Then it was Maisha Hines Allen, falling all over the place like
and
a bull in China.
That girl, listen, man, Dallas, man, listen, that girl's like a muscle bound linebacker, like a bull in a china shop, or you know how it is, like
her brother played for the Jaguars, so
she played like a damn Jaguar. Out in the wild, bro. She just be running into people like AT running into people, but it's got a purpose. She gonna go for a layup. She gonna, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That girl just be running around, running into people, and then got the nerve to be cussing out fans talking about, don't talk about Chris. He's our coach. Girl, you and him suck. Trash. And I hope Paige went in there, Kurt. They suck. Y'all got rid of the best players to get rid of them. Look, you got Nalissa wearing her cowboy boots and had talking about wearing cut-off shirts, talking about from worst to first. That girl is so crazy. Get up out there. Dejanay so damn ruthless. She gonna retweet that man firing. Talking about thank you, Chris.
Oh, she retweeted that? I missed that. Yo.
She posted that thing on Instagram. Girl, listen. Woo. With her crop tops and her mini skirts. Baby, listen. Some people just suck. Y'all let Paige out there just lonely.
Oh, boy.
Like, it's just, I feel bad for them rookies, man. I feel bad for Angel. And I love Tyler. I love Tyler as a player development coach. That's what he is, though. Mm-hmm. He's not a head coach.
No.
He's not a head coach. I'm sorry to tell you. He's an assistant or he's a player development. He's not a head coach. Some people are great in the positions that they are in. And then sometimes things are just over their head. Stop promoting an assistant to head coaching positions that they are not capable of. You can lead in a different way. Like, he was just his decision making, bro, with them damn Urkel glasses and them damn chipmunk cheeks. Like, Tyler, what are you doing, Tyler? Shoot, Rachel Banham thought she was somebody. Brad, like, you go to the bench. Stink.
Oh, the pain. Oh my God. Right. I'll tell you, man. Like, this is why Meek's on the show, man. You ain't gonna get this kind of WNBA talk nowhere else, man. I mean, and there are people who cover the W that do a wonderful job, but you ain't gonna get this type of slander here on any other show, on this any other podcast but this one. Oh my God. I can't even think about what I was gonna talk about next. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Yeah, expansion draft. Seems like they're still gonna get.
That's a question I got. Because so how are they gonna do that
during the lockout?
How are you gonna do that in the CBA and nobody's on contract? So my thing is, because one, I know Valkyries can't participate in the expansion draft.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't have to give up 5 players or anything like that. But everybody's a free agent. So how can you protect? There's nobody on contract.
Right. Unless you just going to get a whole bunch of rookies. Because I can tell you,
I can
tell you now, as much as I loved watching Aaliyah and I play this year, she's not going to be in Vegas next year.
I of course not. I mean, who the hell else you gonna protect on there? Because they gotta protect who? Well,
Asia Jackie Chells, obviously, probably Nalissa, yeah, and that 5th spot, maybe Jewel, maybe CPT,
probably Cheyenne.
Yeah.
So they gonna protect Nalissa, Cheyenne, Asia, Jackie, Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think Dana's on a contract, right?
Yeah.
They might, instead of Cheyenne, they might protect Dana. Maybe. It's between Cheyenne and Dana. Yeah. I'm not quite sure. But Dana might want a starting position because, you know, I love my girl. She did well in the playoff, the finals, but you know my girl be thinking that she is a starter. And I think she's great off the bench. But anyways, it's between, I think their 5th spot is between Cheyenne and Dana.
Yeah. And then
I honestly think they should keep Cheyenne. Because a healthy Cheyenne in Asia is going to be...
Cheyenne, and Alyssa.
If you think her and Alyssa's great, baby, Cheyenne and Asia together in a pick and roll. That's why before she said she was pregnant, I was hyped because I was like, oh, the Ace is going to be fine. Because Cheyenne and Asia in a pick and roll is...
This is going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So hopefully...
And maybe they keep... my thing is like keep all 3, right? If you feel like maybe, okay, let me go protect Dana, but we know that Cheyenne's going to resign already back with us. So if we don't protect her, she's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like any of those teams, like Sandy in Toronto, what's their name?
I don't know that man's name either. So
the one in Portland, they may pick her up. I don't know. But if you feel like she's not going to, she like, nah, I'm just going to resign with y'all regardless. It don't even matter. That would be something. But that's why I said it doesn't work because isn't all of them free agents? No,
I know. We need a free we need to look at a free. I think what we should probably do is we'll do another episode where we just talk free agent talk. We just look at the free agent tracker.
But I don't understand how that works with the expansion draft because you have to, if people have to be on contract. I think you can only allow one person who's a free agent technically.
Yeah, and I know they can only draft one person per team.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't know how that works. So I don't know. I have no idea.
I think you're just gonna have to roll the dice. A lot of these teams are gonna have to roll the dice. I mean, I can tell you now, like a team like Washington, we know who's getting protected over there. We know Kiki. We know Sonia. We know Georgia Amore, who didn't even play this year. She's gonna be protected. Mm-hmm. Outside of that, I mean, Shakira's a free agent, like unrestricted.
That's what I'm. Because I think the rules of the expansion draft is that you can protect. I don't even know. Like you only can protect a certain amount of unrestricted, right? Like that's the whole thing. Like, what is the parameters of that? That's why the CBA is so important.
Yeah. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna Google something real quick.
Because that's the whole thing I have a question on is like, bro, everybody's a free agent. So how do you protect certain people who's a free agent?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think you can. I don't think you can protect anybody that's a free agent.
That's the whole thing because they not under contract.
All right, so let's see. According to Fansided, let's see. The issue preventing the WNBA from announcing rules and official date is waiting for a new CBA. Presumably, the expansion draft rules won't be finalized until. Yeah, so we gotta wait for the CBA. That's basically what it is.
So if you think about that, if they don't get a CBA done, and that is looking like it ain't gonna be it for a minute. You
Yeah.
can, but when did the expansion draft happen?
Last year?
This past season for the Valkyries. Wasn't it like November or something of last year or December?
December 6th.
So if they don't have a CBA done by December, you might not have an expansion draft for both teams. What, till February?
Probably, because I can't imagine, because the CBA expires on Halloween next Friday. That's why I'm glad we did this show now, because a lot is going to change between now, us doing this show, and the next time we wrap. I mean,
Right.
there's going to be so much change, and if there's no CBA, there's no expansion draft. So if I'm Portland and Toronto, I'm really, really nervous, because you don't know who's going to be available by the time this is all figured out.
Right. That's my whole thing. That's what I'm confused on, man. Is that we might not have nothing until like damn near March Madness. It could be.
Mm-hmm.
So when you think about that, that's gonna throw everything off.
Because and you still got teams that have to prepare for a general college draft. Yeah, because you got to think, if you lose.
That's just that, but then you also have free agency that push free agency back.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the draft that's coming up. Then like, how are you gonna do that? Like, like that's why it's so crazy to me that if they don't have something done, how much repercussions that got.
I think a ton. And that brings me to the elephant in the room, or the shoulder pads in the room, if you will.
Or the chunky heels.
The chunky heels. And whatever you want to say. Kathy Engelberg. She can't survive this as commissioner. There's no way.
Bro, did you see recently that owners came out against her? Like, how the people that you protect can come out against you?
And I know which owner probably said something. The dude who looks like a powdered donut, but he's very wealthy and does well by his players.
Oh, you talking about my man with the bad haircut? That's the owner of my favorite, the worst NFL owner in the NFL.
Yeah, I guarantee it was Mark Davis that said something. I will put money
or,
on that.
Or the people in New York.
Oh yeah, the side
they
folks.
Don't like her either.
Nope. Once they found out they were getting fined for flying their players first class, they said, "Oh, this heifer got to go." They said we got to get her out of here.
Yeah, like she's terrible. Shout out to Fee, because you know how much balls that took to do that.
As Vince McMahon used to say, grapefruits. That took grapefruits.
Because you're talking about, she was your leading MVP candidate
until Cheryl left her in that game.
She's not some role player. She's not even some star in the league. She's your next damn superstar that's in the league. And she literally ethered you in her away game. Her post what is that? The post season conference.
The exit interviews.
The exit, bruh, she read a statement. She prepared a statement. She didn't speak out of emotion. You could tell she was even killed. She wasn't even mad that they lost. She spoke very calmly, very eloquently, and stated what the hell she needed to say.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't sugarcoat no words. She didn't stutter. And when she was finished, she asked people if they had questions. She didn't even speak out of anger or malice, bro. Like, her tone was as if like, okay, I'm just reading. I'm just letting you guys know this is what it is. And for somebody, you're talking about, I think she would have gave that statement even if she won the MVP award. She was going, when she read that statement, it felt like she was going to say that any goddamn way. Win, lose, or draw. That was going to be stated in the exit interview. And then what the bad part is, all the rest of your superstars came out and supported her. Every single one of your superstars, your veteran superstars who is retired, supported her. Your current ones, your young ones did. I know people was a little upset with Caitlyn because they felt like she didn't make up. That's not Caitlyn, y'all. I just want to be honest out here. That's not who she is. She's not gonna be out here on a limb protesting, pink hats. She's not gonna do that. That's not who she is. She just said these comments was valid.
And that's really all she needed to say, honestly. It's so funny because in Nafisa Collier, people forget, like, it's in her bloodline. Her grandfather freed Sierra Leone, basically.
Can I tell you something heck of funny? Somebody said, I seen somebody posted like a clip of somebody TikTok on Instagram that said, "Now, Kathy, why would you mess with Fee? She one out of 4 UConn players that actually went to class and graduated."
Oh my God. That is crazy.
I was cracking up. I said, because Paige didn't go to class.
No.
Paige knew she was just gonna be drafted number 1.
Paige was outside.
Paige
was outside.
Paige don't know how to spell. Paige was at the party. Paige was messing with the gals. Paige was living college just the way the college supposed to be lived. She actually didn't go to class, okay? Baby, and she read her for filth. And you're right, it's in her bloodline, but it's just like the way she said it. But when you have everybody, I think the most tall-telling thing for me, I've been calling for Kathy to leave. You know this. You've been following me when I was on Twitter. You already know. I've been calling for that lady she need to go. But I think the tall-tale sign is when Elena Deladon came out.
Wilmington, Delaware's home. A home girl.
Like, she ain't no random ass player that retired, bro.
No.
And she said she still haven't heard from that lady. Then turned around, and there was other retired players who said like they gave events and stuff, and she didn't come, she didn't congratulate, she didn't do nothing. But then the final straw for me was Candace Parker said she did not reach out to her. Candace Parker.
You're done. You're done.
I'm like, bro, like, even if you're not a people person, you send a quick text. Hey, I just wanted to say congratulations. You ain't got to carry on hella conversation, but you're in the leadership and you're the main leadership position of the league. Yes, you report to Adam Silver, but you're the main person. You can send a quick, hey, I just want to say congratulations and thank you for everything you gave to the league. You ain't got to ask that girl how she doing, how the kids doing, how the wife doing, how the
dog, none of it.
None of it. You can just send, boom, boom. Hey, you can tell your assistant, send out some flowers for this person.
It's that simple. And
it's
Kathy,
super simple.
And Kathy,
even if you didn't like them, even if they called you a bald-headed, Chucky Hill, slim crackhead, whatever it is, it don't even matter. As a position, you send that out, right? Like, hell, I did my job.
Right. Exactly.
I did my job. I don't know what the hell they are gonna ask for me. I did my damn job.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is for you not to do that for two people who are avid WNBA fans know NBA fans know who the hell Elena Delle Donne is. People know who Candace Parker. For you not to do that, and I'm sure you've done it. You probably didn't do it for Sylvia Fowles. I know you didn't, because you had her damn retirement ceremony at the same time as Diana Taurasi. And I'm sure you didn't say Diana Taurasi. I'm sure, because Diana don't give a damn. She would have cussed you out in Spanish and English. And she would have did it live on television.
With Sue Bird.
With Sue Bird. You can tell Sue's just way more even keel, because she got money and stakes into like the Seattle Storm and all kind of stuff. So she just kind of carry herself like a real commissioner of stuff or owner of stuff. But bro, it's the same thing. Like, how you not send that? I was like, and I'm like, that's a part of her job. Like, we're not saying that, yeah, her doing the expansion, she brought some business and everything. She could have got more for the TV deal, because people's like, well, she brought a big TV deal. She could have got more for the TV deal. Let's be honest here. But okay, she brought TV. So yeah, doing business is what she does. That's a part of her damn job. Like, great. You get a pat on your back for doing part of your job. That's part of your job. But also relating to your players is a part of your damn job. You hear players all the time. They cuss in the NFL. They cuss Roger Goodell out. But they also talk about how they can call and schedule a meeting and go meet with them. You hear NBA players. They be mad as hell at Adam Silver when they get suspended or fined anything. But they can call him and set a meeting with him and go meet with him. None of them women can do that. You don't even send them a congratulations on nothing.
That's why those boos in Phoenix were so doggone funny.
It's insane to me. Like, there's no way that only her ego and her pride is keeping her in that position.
And that might not keep her in that position for long. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, owners just came out. I was reading, the owners just came out. They had quotes from owners talking about, if I was her, I would resign.
When the owners are saying that, you're cooked.
You're cooked. You can't even say you protecting them, because they don't care. And
so the question is,
she didn't deny it.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't deny that she said it. She didn't deny it. Now, she had multiple times to come out to say that she didn't. She can deny that she said any other thing. She didn't come out not one time to say it. She
said she was hurt that she was mischaracterized, which basically means she said everything Fee said she said.
Bro, when she said, people got to think about it. I have kids. I have a family. Girl, nobody care about them old ass kids. Your kids is adults. Ain't nobody harassing them old ass kids. Girl. As if these women not married and have kids. Girl, go to hell on.
So my question to you is, who is the next commissioner of the WNBA?
Okay, so my vote, I already told you what my vote is. I want Swin. Swin is my number one vote, because she's a VP and she does the same shit for New Orleans Pelicans.
Mm-hmm.
Are they New Orleans Hornets? No, they the Pelicans. Okay.
No, they the Pelicans. They gave Charlotte the name back finally.
Bird playing, whatever. But she does a lot of relationship building with players there. Like, you see that she brings like Flau'jae, all them LSU players to the game all the time and feature them. I think Swim would be awesome. She not a relationship player, but she knows business. I believe Swin like got her degree in business. Like, she absolutely knows business. For her to learn under, what is his name? David, if it's Griffin. To be under his tutelage, he brought her on in that position. I think she's perfect to walk into that position.
One of the 4 UConn players that went to class.
Also, she's the second. 2 out of 4. But she has the NBA ties too. So she know how the NBA office and board of governors work. And she also know what it's like to be in the WNBA. And I think also because her being a player, but she also know how to explain stuff in a way to players which they will respect. She know she can be not liked, right? You know when you in that position, okay, they're not gonna like some things, but she can explain it to them in a way of, listen, this is how business is, this is how they gonna work, this is how it's gonna be. This is what we gonna accept, this is what we not. You know what I'm saying? From the NBA side. As a commissioner, this is what my responsibilities are. I'm here to listen to you. I'm here to hold the line as well at the same time. You know what I mean? So right. I think because she does have that experience on the NBA side, she is a perfect person to be in that position, because you have to go for a position of relating to players. My second person, I know it's outlandish, people think it's crazy, is Lisa Leslie. They were like, well, she doesn't really know business. I'm like, Lisa Leslie does know business, bro. Like, are y'all nuts? But I think that she has her NBA ties. She's learned from Magic Johnson. Take it how you own it. But she does have some business savvy, right? She does know how to speak. I've seen her speaking stuff where, like, not all WNBA players agree with her on, but she has some ideas, right? I think it's that, right? Also, but I think she just can relate to the players. You're gonna have to hire somebody that can fix the relationship with the players. If you try to hire another just business savvy only person, it's not going to work. You need somebody that has both. And honestly, you can kind of teach the business part, as long as they know how to do something. Because you got to think about, they're going to build a board of governors around herself, right? That people that know. So yeah, it is what it is. But that's my 1 and 2 for right now, unless somebody come my thing. But I really would love Swin in that position.
I ain't going to disagree. Well, we've had fun. This has been a fun episode. They always are. Tell the people where they can find you if you want to be found. I mean, I've seen it before. Don't come at her for comments with no foolishness, because Mica does not suffer fools gladly. So if you do follow her on social media, please do so with respect. So if they want to follow you, or if they want to get in touch with you to talk WNBA, where can they find you?
I'm on BlueSky. It's MsMicaLuv. It's MsMica, as you can see, spelled on the screen, LUV on BlueSky. We always talking about WNBA. It's NBA season. Shout out to Bam Adebayo, as Megan awarded him the best WAG of the season. Even though I'm a Celtics fan, so screw the Heat, okay? But we talking some NBA there, but we still talk WNBA. College basketball hoops is around the corner, which is super exciting for women's.
Literally next week. When
you think about it, Malaysia Fuwali went to LSU. She played for the Gamecocks, but Tanaya Latson's there. That's a whole little thing. Her little comments a little bit about why she left SC was a little crazy, a little eye twitching. But then you got my girl Flau'jae. I'm always gonna be a big Fo fan. I love her. I do. I love her. But we're gonna be talking some college hoops. Got Sarah, and UConn and Azzy. We got the draft, so we'll be talking about that. And then Olivia left, right? She didn't went to TCU. So we're gonna be talking college women hoops all year. I think it's gonna be an exciting season there, and it's only gonna lead to Unrivaled, which is great. I'll be going to the game in Philly, so if you do see me in Philly for Unrivaled in January, holla at me.
I'm so mad I didn't get tickets, because guess who lives 35 minutes away from the Wells Fargo Center and didn't get tickets? This guy. Shame on me.
But I'll be in the building. I won't give out no statements like that for fee, but I might give her a high five if I get close enough. But yeah, man, we're gonna be talking hoops all year long. Basketball's a year-long sport. And then you're gonna see me cussing out Mark. Mark, the NFL owner. I don't cuss out Mark, the WNBA owner. Mark Davis, the WNBA owner, best one of the best owners in basketball, the best. Football, I use a lot of cuss words like I did today. Sorry about that, but I'm just saying. Yes, but so we'll be doing that. But women's hoops is all year long, baby. It never stops. And then I just forgot to mention, did you hear about the Project B League? That was crazy. By Candace and it's Elena Beard with the Saudis. And it starts next fall.
This is my first time hearing about that.
All right. Chris got to do his research, y'all. I'm going to come back and talk about it.
Yeah. All right. So you got this. You see, she breaking the scoops. I mean, if I need to talk WNBA, and if you need to talk WNBA, if anybody else needs to have her on, she's not exclusive to this program. I'm not selfish. I'm not greedy. So if you want Meek on to talk WNBA, she's your best bet. So Meek, thanks for coming on. As always, greatly appreciate you.
For sure, man. Thank you.
All right, y'all, and that's going to do it for this edition of Chris 2 Cents. Greatly appreciate y'all. As always, contact information will be in the description below. Y'all be sure to subscribe to this channel, tap that notification bell so you're notified of all the new videos that drop on the channel. I haven't done many videos on this channel, but there'll be more coming in the future, so stay tuned. So thank you guys for rocking with us as always, and until the next time we speak, y'all be good or be good at it.